post stream, I guess, or watching the VOD after. Current plan, pretty simple. Chem weapons. We're gonna be driving down there. We're gonna secure it while the Delta boys clear it for the Steve guys. Steve, I think they're called Steve-Burn? Yeah, Steve-Burn. We're also going to be ushering out any civilians trapped.
Like I said, they are being brutal. They are being the sickle and hammer that they ever so hold dear. So we are here to crush that. If I have any questions, any more questions, any pertinent questions, specifics, anything like that from my TLs. Concerns. Yo, go ahead, shoot. So I've got 5 guys to go internal on my depot. It seems like there's, you know, like a bit of a neighborhood and some facility. How close are the rumors going to be, and how close are the other people by that we can actually live with? I mean, are we going to be fighting through all these buildings around fucking
Saber and D-Lover will be to the southeast on that Overwatch position. Oh, it's good enough, right, Saber?
Yeah, that's good. I could see perfect down into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can move in if you desperately need it. I believe you got a medic, right? You got some.
We actually have two medics.
Oh, there you go.
We have a fucking saw and stuff, so like I'm not worried too much, but there is just a lot of fucking between that fucking road and the depot.
So what I had to do, is I'd get the guns pull in security on like the C junction.
That's what I was thinking as well.
And if need be, you can. Yeah, if need be, you can call the Rangers in for assistance as far as making big movements. I just don't want the Rangers to be subjugated to the actual nitty-gritty, going inside buildings, things like that, just in case there is a detonation or an accidental discharge of chemical weapons. That's just a lot of bodies to be inside of one building to try to clear out. So that's why I want my D-boys taking care of that.
Be advised, the Rangers don't all have gas masks, only TL and RTO.
Yeah, so make sure that that's another reason, because being in open air, even though the gases that we figured out that the Russians are using they're a little bit heavier than air, so they do kind of settle, but it is better to be out in open air than it is in a confined building. Right. So
what if we were walked in by Rangers up to this sort of separating point between Goals and the depot? This little bit of road here, like maybe right here. I'll fucking just drop a blue dot.
Like right up to the compound door?
On that road right there. And that's their cutoff point, so they can cover us from the rest of the town. And still be like, like half box out of the fucking range of the depot.
yeah, that works for me, as long as that works for the Rangers.
As TO for the Rangers, I mean, that kind of works for me, but you'll be putting my guys in a tough spot. I don't really want them that close to the exclusion zone.
Well, we could put just one Humvee there, and then the other 2 on the main MSR.
We've got 6 guys walking into that depot. So you're asking me, or fucking 5 guys actually walking into the depot.
We could put that Humvee there. We could put one Humvee at least right up there, and then because we still got to keep an exclusion, like a exclusion zone for you guys, an exterior zone. So
well, I'm saying
I only got 8 packs.
That little strip between the fucking main depot area, and the town might be that fucking dead zone that you need. So if you like Iron Curtain facing fucking west,
Facing
then
westbound.
you can cover from the town and the MSR. That's the only way in. So your fucking stopgap should be on, you know, it's close. It's closer than maybe you want, but they have to come down that road. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
And if the D-boys need help, that's minimizing the distance that
You're fucking right there.
you can
and if you
respond.
call
we could
gas,
get
then
into,
you guys can
yeah.
punch back out. I mean, if you call gas, by all means, punch back out further into the town. But I'm saying that walking 6 men through that whole village and approaching through that dead space with 6 guys, I mean, if we all get killed on the way in, there's no chance. You know.
Well, that's fine with me. So, Rangers, are you good?
We're good with that, sir.
All right. D-boys, you good?
Saber, you good? Jay, you good?
All good.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
gonna be up there?
Yeah,
You guys
I
need,
got
like,
you.
do we
All
have
right.
I've
any,
got an RTO, so my comms might be limited, but we should be close enough.
Murph, I just got word. They
do we
just
have
dropped
any,
Karen on another town.
Fuck. All right, listen. Mission
alright,
time clock is getting minimized. We need to move.
what's our cast look like? I mean, like
The
overall,
large band
like,
has just been
between,
struck by Karen. Apparently,
They got
because of
SAM sites up.
dispersion.
We have none.
okay.
Which town?
The large bond struck 600-meter dispersion. Karen. ISR is reporting 30 plus dead.
Fuck. All right. Listen, mission time clock is getting minimized. You need to leave time now. You are all condition red.
Okay.
Condition red.
My call sign is Apache 1, okay? Which means Apache 1A. Louise is Apache 2-5, alright? Apache 2-5.
And I want time critical updates on everything that is happening in this immediate AO.
All right, let's go, Willow. We're riding in this second bit.
Hey, cut back over to Discord.
Just waiting condition irene, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Mark 19, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Can't be too hard, can it? Just point and shoot, really, innit?
Alright. Yeah, are you tracking that Iron Curtain I put
I
down?
think the rounds they activate after about 50 meters for these.
We're taking that dirt road straight north, correct?
You know what I mean?
Hey, firm, but you tracking my Iron Curtain I put down, right?
It's whatever. I mean, drive.
Yeah, I mean, we're dismount before they dismount anyway, so we don't need a drive.
Yeah, are you tracking?
Yeah, I see it.
Alright, so we're gonna have 2 Humvees there, right? Where do you want that 3rd Humvee at?
That'd be nice if y'all did that. That'd be really
That
nice.
third Humvee, I think
You
it should
want
be
it-
facing
You want it
southbound.
stationed way up north and facing down south? Like, hold on, I'm gonna put a mark down real quick.
Show me, yeah. Put a marker.
I always keep one. I keep a gas fence on my
It's
back.
gonna be blue mark.
Never know.
See that blue mark?
Like, hey, I
Yeah, I
need
see
you to
it.
go, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
if
blah.
that's
another-
high
I got
ground, that's
gas mask,
perfect.
I got
We're
my-
gonna put,
You
we're
like
gonna put
that
that third
my
Humvee
ghillie
right
suit,
there,
I got my
facing
Dodge,
south,
I
and
got-
we can keep a little eye on the compound, as
all
well
that
as
shit on
that MSR. So could you go ahead and put down our Humvee locations for that Iron Curtain, just so that we
You got
So
eyes
that
on it? I
Anvil
got
actual
I
will
put
see.
one down.
let me open my map again. Yeah, put that one on that north MSR again. right where that the S curve is. Oh, that's it.
You want it further up the road?
Yeah, I like it a little bit
All
further
facts be advised, we are Irene time now.
I think if you put it too far, then we won't be able to see enter the compound. It's like right where the U curve is.
Hold convoy.
Definitely did. I don't know. Somebody's taking something out the trunk or something. The D-boy's supposed to... I don't think we have enough space for the D-boys. That's what it is.
Yes, we do. The front bit. That front bit has got
Yeah, the front leg got room.
front bit has got room.
Hey, we got room in the front, Vic, if you guys can't fit in.
We got room in the front bit.
Hey, there was room in the front, Vic, you guys need some.
We have all seats open besides the driver and gunner.
They got 6 seats open in the front Vic.
Alright, let's go ahead. Let's keep on putting our markers down, buddy.
You have to hop into the passenger seats before you hop into the back.
Look at that blue mark. You want to put it up that way?
That's perfect. That's perfect. Right where the view is. That way we'll be able to look at MSR and look into the weapon depot.
So sorry to the guys that might be watching this, but too much chewing because I'm hungry.
I'm gonna hop on the deck. Alright. Just follow the fucking rangers. They just got critical security. That's gonna be say that my friend. We'll do like that.
Scratching my leg trying to protect Apache 2.
Whoever's the gunner of this Vic, when we step out of the base, you're going to be watching either the left or right of the road, okay? Say again, middle vehicle gunner, you're going to be watching left or right of the road. Since that front truck has got a gun on the right, you'll be watching left. Gunner, did you hear me? Gunner, hello? Dude, whoever is in that middle gun, hello, you can hear me, I'm literally driving for you, turn your gun to the left. Hey, if you don't get this gunner to turn his fucking gun to the left, get off your fucking V-pad, turn your gun to the left. Copy.
Copy that, Willow. Hey, Willow.
I believe the third Humvee is not ours. That's Delta's.
Hey, back Vic is in the smoke still. Back Vic is still in the smoke.
I'm unconscious. I'm back.
Hey,
back Vic is still knocked out and they're in the gas.
We gotta get out and help those boys.
How?
They're gonna drop them D-boys off.
They've got gas masks, dude. They're fine.
Move up to the 3 Humvee position on the road. Check your map. How copy?
I think it's one of our boys.
Make sure you drop them Delta boys off and you're gonna move up there. How far?
I think he's good. I think they're good. Let's just secure the perimeter.
He probably just got knocked out because he's either not wearing the gas mask or he ran into the back of us.
Is one of them Delta boys driving that last rig?
What's your status, lead driver? Or what's your status, driver?
I'm fine. I'm back up. I medic myself. I'm good.
I don't like this position. We've been here too long.
They try to radio over to the D-boys, see what's happening.
What it looks like is they can't get the guardrail.
He's stuck on the guardrail.
Oh, he's stuck on the guardrail. Yeah, I see that. Holy shit.
Oh, that's red. Tell him.
Actually, 1-8. Would you like our second Vic to go fix that fucking
Hey, that's red smoke. Let them know there's red smoke.
That's near Compton, bro. That's near.
Bro, we can't help them.
We can't help them. We gotta let them know there's red smoke creeping in on them now. They gotta move.
They got eyes on it. I might as well leave that fucking Vic, man.
Yeah, they might have to abandon Vic and take the civilian Vic. Let's go dismount, boys. Let's go.
There you go. Gonna dismount quick. Come on.
Hey, form a defensive perimeter, boys.
Oh, fuck, he's bugged.
Yeah, driving up.
Try the form of 360 security. From Vic, there is red gas.
Back up. Keep it safe distance from it.
This is a right clusterfuck. Well, shit.
Let's go, mount up.
Yes, he will be.
Hey, tell them to mount up, and we gotta make this hard left, and we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Okay, turn the engine off.
You heard what the briefing said. If anyone goes down in the smoke, we gotta leave your asses. Let's go.
That definitely applies to the red one. Oh, we don't have a top gunner. Alright,
Passenger, you're gunner. Passenger, you're gunner. Front passenger, you're gunner now. Front right passenger.
medic, but
Oh, you're a medic? No.
yeah, I'm a medic.
The medic can swap with driver. I can get in the gun. I'm getting in the gun.
Copy that, go ahead. Alright, keep this convoy moving.
Stop for him. Stop for him. Please. Okay, you can get back in your passenger seat.
He got trouble.
God damn, man.
Yeah, hop in, bro. Hop in.
I'm like a motherfucker.
Vehicle 1, be advised, you just dropped them Delta boys off and head up to that third Humvee position up the road. How copy?
That first Humvee is just fucking going. He doesn't give a shit. What the fuck?
You're gonna drop them Delta boys off and head up the road to your mount position on the third Humvee mark on the map. How copy?
Copy.
Okay, what do I do here?
Keep pulling, keep driving.
We're almost there, boys.
Holy shit!
Contact in the street, front.
This one.
Hold. First sig, be advised, when all them Delta boys are out, you're to move that position. How copy?
Copy.
Alright, he copied that. Make sure, hey, when we're the ambush, we're gonna make sure that vehicle, our vehicle, when we set up our ambush position, our vehicle has to be facing
Iron wall.
westbound. Copy?
First sig, be advised, if that mark I put on the map and you can't get eyes down this road, then move to where you can. How copy?
Copy.
When we form that iron curtain with this vehicle, I want this vehicle facing out westbound. Copy that?
2-5, Bruiser 1-1, are you ready for Iron
I
Curtain time now?
physically cannot stay in this driver. There is a bunch of people running across.
There's a bunch of contacts in the street. Front.
Are those Russians? Those are Russians, are they not? Those are Russians. Those are Russians. Those are Russians.
I think we should light those something.
Hey, they're moving left up the hill. They're moving left to the hill.
Moving left up the hill. They're getting a good position on us. They're getting a high
Requesting permission to engage. Gas, 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 stop, 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 stop.
First Vic, hold this intersection where the dirt road is.
There's a way we go through this third road.
Yeah, let's divert right and go around into the compound.
Red smoke is gone. Red smoke is gone.
Tell them divert right. Smoke on. I still with Russell.
Yeah,
Hold this intersection right here. Hold this intersection.
Hold the intersection, copy.
Hey, can you check the status of the D-boys if they're in position or not? Because we gotta support them.
2-5, Bruiser 1-1. No information on that. No eyes on that.
Hey, Dragon.
Fuck it. Bro.
First thing,
Tell them roll forward. Tell them roll convoy. Tell them roll convoy. We're going into position.
First thing, roll past that pavement road on your right. You're gonna roll past that.
Yep.
hold there.
Once you guys get the iron curtain set up, we have to swap driver and gunner to this the ferry one.
I want that gun facing
get to the side of
westbound.
us.
I want the vehicle facing westbound.
Hey,
Contact front.
We need 2 tanks to get in that bitch right there.
Hey, open fire, man.
What the fuck?
Do I follow first or do I follow that way?
What is he saying?
Troops in front of the front big.
Iron curtain.
Up on the
Dude,
hill.
the vehicle's supposed to be facing out westbound.
That's not our Vic. That is Delta Boys. That is the Delta Boys Vic.
No, keep it facing this way. It's fine. Keep it facing this way.
Okay.
Walk them up.
And then
Walk
we're
them
gonna
up.
turn around. Walk them up, then we're gonna turn around.
Walk them up. You hear them?
They just detonate a fuel truck up there? Say again, did you just engage a fuel truck?
Okay. What?
Copy, we did. It's down.
And
it had gas.
There's one big, then turn around for security.
Red gas out to the field to my right on the front big.
First 3 rolling. Come on, we're gonna walk them up. Get that gun forward. Get the gun forward. Right.
I'm getting engaged from my rear right, I think.
Move the fucking truck up. Move it up.
Slowly walk it. Walk them in. Walk them in.
When they're clear into the compound, you're gonna flip this truck back around. We're gonna hold that rear security.
Stack up on this fucking left side. Don't get too close to this wire.
Hey, check the status
First,
of
they're gonna get a
our...
sit rep on y'all with that nerve gas.
We're at a safe distance from that nerve gas. We're okay.
Hold it here.
Hold it. Contact high left. High left.
Put in some work with the
Switching mags!
Copy.
Gunner reloading, gunner reloading.
fresh mag. Get him in. I'm gonna do that. Alright, you guys ready?
Back up the vehicle. Back up the vehicle.
Oh, I can't see this motherfucker.
Who's that ranger up
Alright,
there?
stop it right here. Stop it right here.
Ranger's getting his compound. Fall back.
Oh, he's down on the floor now. Okay, I can't do anything I can do with him.
Negative on that. First Vic, stay there.
Copy, copy, copy.
Yo! Fucking gas. Yo, no. Here. Turn around. Ranger. Yep. Come here. Get on that gun on that 50 right there.
It's not a 50, that's a GMG.
Hey, we're getting shot at from the high right hills. Hills on our right. High right. Copy that. Copy that.
Are you talking that hill up there?
Targets.
That's where friendly Overwatch is supposed to be.
Yeah, it's where friendly Overwatch is supposed to be. Oh, I think I might have just hit him.
Oh no.
Oh god. I don't think you hit him, dude. I don't think you hit him.
I think I might have. I sprayed in that direction, you called it out, and I fucking sprayed, so I don't know.
He was moving like fucking AI. That wasn't no fucking friendly, dude. I swear to God, that was AI, dude. Because it didn't come up on the feed. No one died.
They're disabled. They've disabled the feed.
Yeah, then they're like unconscious. Hey, watch out, watch out. He's dead. I see. Okay, D-boys are in the compound. I see.
Copy that. Well, I'm not shooting up that way. Yeah, I just do what the TL tells me. No, I'm
Can someone like be the driver? Because I don't think a medic is supposed to be a driver, man.
What's the status on the D-boys? Medic can be a driver. They can take the position, bro.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be out there helping
Okay,
people,
go
bro.
ahead. Jump out, bro. Jump out.
No contacts and stuff, you'll try.
Hey, let the D-boys know that there's some gas in the compound on the...
Oh yeah, that was definitely a friendly that I just smoked. I just checked my V-pad now. Hope he's alright.
Okay, southeast side there's yellow and red.
Tell them southeast side.
Switching mags.
Copy that. Let me know if you need me to change your position. I'm your driver.
Gun up.
Copy.
That's definitely not.
Oh, no, you're friendly? Yeah, make sure you ID and target, so.
That's definitely a Russian. That is a Russian uniform. Don't worry, he's definitely Russian. I can't PID all the way up on top of that hilltop. So if you call out something up there, and I'm gonna fucking shoot if you tell me to. But like, I'm gonna check my V-pad, and that is definitely friendly. Copy. Checking V-pad now. Okay, they're on the left-hand side. I didn't see any contact in the courtyard at all. I don't know what you guys are doing, man.
He's behind the red car. Behind the...
Oh, I can't see. Yeah, I've got negative angle because I got this lumber pile in the way. Yeah, I'm checking V-pad. They're on the left-hand side of that compound.
I think so too. Let's just make sure that we keep this gun facing forward so that they can't cut across. Oh, holy shit! The fuck was that?
Can I get a sit rep on you? Looking good, still on this side, all clear.
That's rocket launcher.
That's an RPG.
From behind the right side of the wall.
Yeah, that was an RPG, for sure.
That went from right to left, yeah, in that vehicle compound.
Yeah.
Where that smoke just came from.
Smoke just came.
Do you reckon I can shoot through this wall? Probably not.
No, you can't shoot through that wall.
I could blow it up.
Negative.
Negative. Hold.
We've got the angle, we can just hold the angle.
That's it. If they come in across, we're gonna smoke them.
If they come across, yeah.
Frag? He's sleeping now. Tell him they've got one in the courtyard. That's blue, 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 blue. Second story.
Blue is on top, blue is on second story, yeah.
You want me to finish the guy by the tank?
Hey boys,
Is he
that
unconscious
Delta
or dead?
Overwatch
He's unconscious.
up further up the mountain, so if you see any movement up there, hold.
Copy that, Willow.
Hey, they're moving this main smokestack where that gas is. Did y'all copy him? The PID. Tracking on that top.
Copy, yeah, I see.
Okay, we got friendlies in the courtyard. Friendlies in the courtyard.
We got friendlies in the courtyard.
Hey, that man ain't dead. I don't think that man is dead.
Well, if you
With
hit
the
him
RPG
like
on his back, right?
Yeah, the guy with the RPG on his back. I don't think he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know. He's still twitching a little bit.
Yep, he wasn't
Now
dead.
he's dead.
Definitely
He
dead now.
wasn't dead. Holy shit, dude. That was brutal.
Just dead check that man with a 7.62 armor piercing round.
They toxic. Be advised, we got that Overwatch team that's on the right of the hill. They're moving up further up the hill.
Copy.
Internal team's taking a brief hold right now, so I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay, I've got eyes on that Overwatch team as well. Yeah.
Well, think of it this way: they were taking they were taking rocket launcher rounds from the right side, so they're probably just having a little mental break before they proceed.
Ears ringing and shit still.
Alright, sit rep.
They may have found some civvies too. Still alive.
One of the cities in the town on the
Again, sit rep.
Might have murdered a few cities.
All clear.
We haven't. No.
I think when we came into town, U40 Mikes might have went stray.
Ah,
Those Mark 20s.
Mark 14s. Those are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
those
no, Mark
14s
19
are
actually.
those-
Correction. No, they're the
Oh,
Mark 19.
yeah.
Yeah.
They got the Mark 20s too, which are basically like HEPD.
HEPD? I think you mean DP, dual purpose, but yeah, PD.
Yeah, HEDP. HEDP, sorry. You're right. Dual purpose, aka fragmentation. The fragmentation, what's your section? If we get a sit rep on all teams, it's quiet out here in these streets. I hear
I'm hearing a
vehicle
Vic.
audible, vehicle audible.
Rear. Rear right, coming down the SSR.
Hey, vehicle
Sounds like a
audible,
sedan or
ready,
something.
feedback.
I don't think it might be a UAZ. It's a van. It's a van.
There's a car coming down your guys' road, yellow car, yellow van.
Give it a warning shot if you need.
It took him a hot second to process that.
You got that, Willow? Hey, firm tracking.
Hey, somebody else get eyes on this woman.
Hey, ask them if hey Willow, see if vehicle the Overwatch vehicle can see that vehicle.
Get out of here, man.
Get out of here, man.
You gotta go, brother.
Hey, yeah, I need another pack over here on me.
Hey, go ahead and cover Willow. that gun forward.
This area is unsafe for them. They need to leave.
You gotta leave, man. There's gas.
We do have visual on red gas behind us to, I think, the left.
Hey, we're winning hearts and minds, but be more stern with these guys. Get them the fuck out of here.
Unless you want to die in your home, advise you to leave, sir.
It's not safe here. Let's go.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Hey, get a sit rep. What was that explosion?
Probably more gas. I had no eyes on that explosion. It's coming from behind first Vic. You guys.
Yeah, it was somewhere inside one of these like tents or something.
I've
Hey, in the
on one of the
compound.
D-boys on top of the gray building
compound,
on
right?
the dead center.
Copy that.
It's all blue in the compound now, I think.
First, Big B advised yellow land is ban is hitting SSR time now. Keep eyes on that.
Copy. It's moving up the road where we came. It's away from us.
And get back on that,
That's a fragmentation grenade or a flashbang going off inside one of these buildings somewhere.
It sounds like the gas.
Maybe it's the D-boys.
Might be the D-boys. But that sounds like out
D-boys
here.
insertion. It does sound really close though, so keep your heads on the civil.
Yellow van is actually turning back around our direction.
Hey, be ready for contact with that van, boys. Get a solid piece of cover in front of you, please.
Hey, you gotta go back, man.
Moving your direction. 3 guys in the vehicle. Shots, shots.
You gotta turn around. Hey.
big man.
Keep that gun forward at all costs. Keep that gun forward, brother.
Yeah, just that the 240 Bravo can't exactly do an engine shot. Oh, sorry, the 240 Bravo is the only one that can. Mark 19 can't do it.
First, Big B advised, man, leaving the other time now again. Keep eyes on that.
Eyes on. D-boys, they were running from the right side of the fence, so I think they have secured the,
I think they just left their wallet.
or they have.
They've cleared out both warehouses. They're getting further tasking for management on
He is turning around once again, going back down the same road.
Awesome.
He might be a little bit lost.
No, we might have
Negative. He's actually hiding his Vic. He peeled off to the right side of the road, and I can no longer see him. He reversed into some bushes.
No, stay with us. Stay with us. Stay tight. Stay close. Stay tight.
I think this building to the left has a... This building to the left has an external staircase. Left of my machine gun. Just behind you, whoever that is down that alley. Check behind you. See if that's got an external... Yeah, you. Check that to your right. Does that building have an external staircase?
It does. It does.
Yeah, you can use that to get eyes. This building close left of M240 Bravo.
Willow, stay ground level.
Be advised, we have suspicious movement from 3 city packs. Copy.
Hey, I got a viz on the D-boys coming out. Courtyard of the compound. Courtyard compound.
You got eyes on them cities.
Negative. No eyes on cities.
I think you're talking about.
Somewhere to the southwest of my location now.
Was it that white barn, red roof?
All packs, index,
to my right,
index,
bunch
rally
of
up at the
trees
tank
and
statue.
bushes in the way.
Hey, mount up. Hey, mount up, boy.
Cruiser, mount up, Cruiser 1, move into the compound time now.
Hey, we'll let Vic 1 roll in past us. We'll cover them.
Vic 1, you're gonna roll in past Vic 2. We'll cover you and we'll come in behind you.
Copy.
Big 2 might need to drive forward a little bit, isn't it? Space.
They should be able to just roll past us.
Yeah, that should be fine.
They got more than enough space, brother.
All packs for Vic 2, mount up.
You good?
Demon,
go
demon,
out.
Mr.
Go
Man,
ahead.
demon.
Waiting for the rest of our guys to mount up.
Right on.
They got the other vehicle, man.
Someone should be watching that gate. We still have those cities on there.
It's index.
Yeah, shoot your engines on.
Brr. It's index. You can turn off the vehicles, guys.
Alright, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Alright, sorry I have to cut this one a little short. There was actually supposed to be just a tiny bit more. But I didn't know if Penguin was coming back. He had something that he had to do, and my time clock has actually run out. I have to go get my daughter. So, mission complete as far as the main objective goes. Good job on coming in and sweeping clear and getting everything done. Real quick, I won't be able to do a proper AAR, so I'm not going to ask team leads or anything like that. But, so, you know, tasked with coming over here, destroying the facility, or not destroying the facility, but destroying or killing any Russians that were here, securing the facility, and cordoning it off, waiting for the Seaburn guys. Technically, y'all were supposed to just cordon it off and then just RTB after that, and then move on to a second tasking to try to save some more civilians. But the one thing I did see, this front Vic, whoever was driving this front Vic that ended up being main there on the road, y'all ended up leaving the other two Vics behind, and I mean like way behind.
Just to be clear, the front Vic that is in the front now was not the front Vic that was at the front during the beginning.
I
Yeah.
know. Whoever was the original front Vic of the column, y'all just fucking took off and left the other two Vics behind.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all didn't hear a wait or anything like that, but y'all just
You
fucking
know
took
about
off.
on the approach?
Yes.
That'll be Jarhead.
Hold on, Toxic Man, hold on. You know about once we got past that bridge?
Yes. When you were going through
Yeah.
the town,
So-
right over that way.
So yeah, we pulled out of town first to get away from the gas because there's nothing else that we could do for the guys back there. I had guns.
Burning oil, you're hot micing, I can't hear.
They were actively getting gas, so we pulled out of town. And then once we got past the town, we established earlier in the, I know not everybody's heard this because we're free to, the convoy speeds was going to be moved up to 60 due to, thermal sensitivity. So I don't know whether my driver was moving at 60 kilometers or what, but that's the speed that we should have been doing. And I don't know.
Alright.
Hang on a minute, hang on a minute. This is something that's happened before. Shay, were you in the front, Vic?
Yes, I was.
No, this is a genuine thing that I need to say, because this happened before.
Hold on. Stand by. Y'all can finish this out here in a minute. All I'm saying is I just didn't know what was up with that. Me and Penguin were both up in the sky like, why the fuck is the front Vic just boogieing out? But, okay, whatever. Other than that, what did everybody think about the mission?
Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, good. Very good.
New element being brought in, new fucking shit. Kind of coincides with OTMC had with the Russians going on.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's pretty good.
At least that was my idea of it.
Yeah,
okay.
my first day back on the server and I got to kill a fuel truck.
Alright, well, Penguin, you're gonna have to take it over from here. I gotta go time now. Alright.
We're good. So, one thing I will say, just for the people that seen it, I think it would have been like probably the rear Vic. When you guys are rolling through the town right over yonder, whatever that's called, what is it, Padrak? We kind of me and Smurf got a little fucked up because we were still over the town. We were expecting you guys to move like a fucking solid convoy. So Padrak was supposed to go very differently. There was supposed to be, as you guys were pulling up, it was going to get hit, have a shit ton of sarin get dropped, all that. But that first Vic kind of rolled through, and then we were like scrambling to like kill those civvies with gas and shit, and like freak you guys out. That rear Vic might have seemed like it was just a massive fucking explosion on that town. That was just a GM error. It wasn't supposed to be fucking artillery's goddamn favorite town ever. That was insane. Because Smurf was trying to drop a cluster down, and then like he was gonna drop the cluster, and I was gonna do the gas, and he accidentally hit the fucking huge artillery shell cluster. So yeah, that's why that town just fucking exploded. But yeah, it was insane from the sky. I was like, holy fuck, and the last Vic that was rolling through, like for the GM guys in here, they know when you do the cluster, it'll show for a split second where the round's got to impact. Like the last Vic was rolling through, and then it just had a round icon over it from that big ass cluster. I was like, fuck.
Yeah. No,
so disregard the insanity of that.
No,
very
fucking big ups to Shay and them for like truck pushing our truck out of the smoke.
Yes, I wanted to talk about that for sure.
We like rounded the corner, dude, and we were like, "Is that gas? And then literally, like, I fell out in the fucking turret, and then our driver fucking fell out.
Yeah, so that like stretch there, that straight. Trust me, me and Smurf spent a good like 15 fucking minutes making sure that it would only it wouldn't knock out drivers, but it would fuck with you guys. And we had smoke screen in front of that flipped over van. I was hoping the front Vic would kind of just like bust through it. It's like a oh shit, and everybody keeps going, kind of like a cool cinematic moment. But that first Vic just kind of hit it and stopped, and then second Vic stopped, and then the third Vic just stopped in the center of the fucking gas.
We didn't stop. The driver of the first Vic passed out. I ran into the back of the first Vic, knocked me out. The third Vic was just stuck in the gas. They had their own thing. I don't know what they hit.
It was supposed to be like we tested it. It's just the way that Arma had that happen. It stopped at that fucking front Vic, and he passed out from the impact. Yeah, and then Outcast is fucking trapped in the driver's seat with the curb, and like me and Smurf are sitting there like, we don't want to help. We want to see if you guys can figure this out, because then you guys start talking about like
the truck,
it.
and then fucking Shay comes through with it and fucking pushes us out of the way.
Yeah, it was really cool to see you guys kind of figure it out without the GM just kind of moving him out for you guys, and then you had the lethal gas coming in from the backside from those party strikes. Yeah, that was like main stuff. The only big thing that you guys kind of missed out on was two things: was the Padrak shit. We were going to kill all those cities in front of you, so kind of make you guys replan your dismount for the Overwatch. And then...
Hey, whoever's doing those animations, could you stop? I can't hear.
So fucking, when you guys were like up before you guys came down this straight here, there was like a shit ton of Russians that ran out. I don't know what that was about. The AI very much freaked out on me for this one. Like, Padrak had way more cities in it, and they actually ran to the airfield. We don't know why they ran to the airfield, but they, like, 20 of them ran to the airfield and stopped. we had about 15 guys leave this compound and run up that mountain, and then we had like 30 try to run to, because we were like moving them down, and like 30 of them in mass tried to run to the tunnel, and we were like pulling them back, and then
Maybe
they
it's a
just started
reaction
going
to
in
the
front of you
gas.
guys. I have no idea. It was super weird, but then they ran in front. My only question is when those like 9 guys or whatever ran across, they had a dude set bounding Overwatch for the LDA and just stare at you with an AK and nobody engaged. Just was curious on the thought process.
Well, just because, like, I mean, I don't know if you guys heard me up front, but I was like, those might be civilians, because I thought that's what you guys were doing.
No, I was screaming, those are Russians the whole time. But I was the M240 Bravo in the middle, so I couldn't engage them without flagging that entire front vehicle.
Yeah, like I was hilarious. It got to the point where like I couldn't move them. I knew they were gonna get, so I just got in like the front guy and just fucking ran out in the road and just stared at you guys and held security on you guys while they passed. And you let them all pass. And then I just popped the shot and ran into the woods. I was just curious about why that happened. Just bad.
I can tell you right now, because when we were at that point, it seemed to me like there was no convoy command. There were there were people from every Vic like yelling shit.
No, like I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Horace, for a sec.
Hold on, bro.
This is the last time you interrupt. You interrupt somebody again, I'm pulling you out. Stop it.
I just felt like there were voices coming from every, people were like, move up, pull back, cover this dirt road. Those are civvies, like, those are Russians. And the gunner and the driver kind of didn't really know who to listen to. You know what I mean? So there was no like convoy command coming in over radio, like, "Hey, do this." You know what I mean?
I did call out from the road truck that those might be fucking civvies, but it's just because they were in a big group like that. Like that. And I was like, that might be people trying to leave, because you did mention that people were going to be looking for our help to get out of the town.
And I think that's just a bigger problem for all of us. Had we just assigned a convoy commander, we would just
like nobody.
This is getting really annoying.
Nobody say shit. Nobody scream shit out. Like convoy command dictate what everybody's supposed to do. Yeah, and he would have acted a lot sooner.
That was also for like my truck specifically, because we had the fucking.
So they're all allowed to talk continuously forever, and I'm not allowed to get a piece in.
It's definitely the AI were just being dickheads. Like the compound here was set up really fucking cool. Like we had the burn pit over there for bodies. We had guys running the mortar pits that were deploying the smoke on you. And unfortunately, by the time you guys got here, they just.
I have the answer for all of this.
And ran in straight lines in different directions.
They were scared.
Just Arma being Arma, unfortunately.
Can I say what I was going to say?
Send it, Toxic. You are very.
Okay, so yes, it's an annoying problem that we had last time, and it's occurred again. This is something that I need to stress over and over again. The front Vic was part of the Rangers Battalion. The second Vic was part of the Rangers Battalion. The third Vic was part of the Delta Boys. Delta Boys got into the first Vic because there wasn't enough seats for the back vehicle. Nobody from Delta should be telling a fucking thing to the front vehicle. It's the Rangers. This has happened before, and it's caught. No, hang on, let me say my piece, because now you're interrupting me, and I was told not to interrupt. So let's hold that standard. You can't give commands to a vehicle that isn't part of your squad because it causes conflicting interest. The driver and the gunner are getting confused because people inside of their vehicle are saying something, where the squad leader is trying to tell them something as well. So I could hear our squad leader giving commands to that forward vehicle the whole time. But that front vehicle wasn't even able to listen to those squad commands because the people inside the vehicle who weren't part of that squad were giving commands to the vehicle. It's not your squad, don't give commands.
So, all right, so can I?
Okay,
all right, so I'll say, I got this one. I got it.
Hold on. I was
Shay
given the
was
command.
overall commander.
Yeah.
Shay was the overall commander giving out those commands. Now,
I was given the command to the whole convoy. Anybody in 3-2 would have been able to hear me. Willow would have been able to hear me. So would KJ.
You're Chipmunk Shay.
Basically, long story short, Toxic, is at the end of the day, like, it's still the D-Boys and it's still the Rangers. Like, if somebody...
But that's confusing me, because someone just said that there wasn't a convoy command, and now someone's saying that Shay was the convoy command? So is he not, or wasn't he?
I wasn't convoy command.
He wasn't convoy command. He was the overall commander of the whole thing. Now, what we'll do, if that's an issue from going forward, then we'll just have we'll go back to having a Godfather, or we'll go back to having a convoy command, and then we won't have these problems anymore.
Yeah. And I'll just say this. I was one of the Delta guys in the front Vic, and I might be wrong, but nobody from Delta that was in that front Vic was saying shit. I wasn't saying shit. I just heard voices coming from Vic 2 and Vic 3 yelling up to Vic 1. We got packs crossing the street. Do this, do that. All that direction shit was coming from Vic 2 or Vic 3.
Yeah, so that would have probably been coming from our squad leader. So that's what I'm saying. There, you have two people pulling in two different directions.
Exactly, but nobody. You just said it was Delta boys in the front Vic saying shit.
Well, I don't know who it was. I'm just saying there was a Delta boy giving commands, and we had our team leader giving commands to the front Vic, which are pulling in two different directions. I'm not saying that to say it's your fault. I'm just saying there's two people pulling in different directions.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter. Had we assigned someone who was dedicated to controlling the convoy, this wouldn't be an issue. It's a fuck up on all of us.
Yes.
All I said from the only thing that came from fucking Third Vic was those might be civilians, and I was talking to my gunner did not open up with the Mark 19. That's it. I didn't give you a truck command. I didn't fucking.
Let me real quick, because I was R2.
We were there to follow the Rangers and then go to the factory from there. That was it.
Alright, well, I was orchestrating a lot of the movement with the first Vic, Gunez Jar. I was giving him the commands, go forward, back up, pull back. That nerve agent blew up because somebody shot a fucking grenade down there and blew up some shit, which KJ pointed out, which I didn't think about. That's probably what happened. So I pulled us back. That's why we started pulling back and all that confusion. Now the engagement part, I had no say in that, but I didn't know Shay gave me some calls and I called him out to the first Vic, but I was orchestrating a lot of the movement. So yeah, I mean, if we would have had a straight up, like you said, a convoy commander, if I would have known that Shay was orchestrating more of it, then I would have given them straight up calls. But being nerve agent and my front Humvee, I told him to push up past that pavement road for us to start Iron Curtain. That's where that confusion happened. So I pulled us back, but. That's on me. I'll take some of that.
Yeah, it's on all
that
of us.
disorganization on that though.
It seems like just like whenever we flipped the bitch in the last truck and turned the Mark 19 west, like we fucking talked about, people were like, "What's that guy doing?" And we were literally just doing the plan. I mean, it was a simple plan. It was a very, very simple plan. Like, roll up, point the trucks west. We move in, clear the fucking compound.
Yeah, my biggest confusion with it was I thought we had a Ranger pack driving that for y'all, because typically I'll request a Ranger pack driving or on standby, so I didn't know that. That's where I was confused at. But I didn't have a problem with
KJ call over the radio that whenever we posted the truck up, you guys would have to take it over because we were all going to dip out.
Right.
So,
just a thing real quick for everybody, because it's funny as fuck, to be honest. I just hopped into GM real quick, and I happened to notice that there's currently 13 Russians that are passing Fort Blessing, or correction, FOB Blessing, which is about a click west of us. They're still running. I don't know where they're going, but they are passing. They're passing Bob Blessing right now.
Kill them, bro.
I don't want to kill them. I want to see where they're going.
Oh, there was also something else, Penguin, that happened. I don't know if you saw this, Penguin. I don't know if you saw this. But there was the observation team up on that. I think it was up there on that hill. Oh, fuck, sorry, I accidentally went to whisper. My bad. There was an observation team up on that hill, right? And I didn't know where they were, obviously, because I wasn't part of that TL brief. I was just on the 240 Bravo, and someone called up that there was hostiles on that hill, and I swung the gun and just fired randomly, and I smoked one of those dudes. Yeah, I figured it was someone blue. Once I looked at my VPAC.
Yeah. So you gotta check your tech maps, brother.
So yeah,
yeah. So.
Always have to, because I know you didn't.
Yeah, well I can't because I'm on the 240 Bravo.
You always gotta communicate to the rest of your team after the squad leader brief. It's vital to let your team know the ins and outs.
Yeah, so that was a fail on the
where your friendly's gonna
briefing.
Hey, firm.
I wanna go home.
I've never seen you TL before, so you did a decent job.
Appreciate it.
just got bad aim and then he hit me in the leg. But,
my only thing for fucking Patchy 2 was you guys did good. It was a little fucking chaotic, but we fucking managed. We had a lot of ground to clear with not very many guys, and it seems like we kind of got off easy because most of them are still running right now. But for what it was intense, dude. Crossing that fucking parking lot was not fucking fun. Like, the only Vicks to hide behind were goddamn fuel trucks.
Or fucking coming around this corner and getting behind these 3 cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That
was it, dude. The only other cover was this goddamn statue that was covered in concertina wire. It was like, if we'd have fucking run to that, we had gotten shot up or fucking cut up. It was just, it was intense.
And we couldn't do much for you either. Because it seemed like you guys were taking all of your fire from, like, over here.
Oh, yeah.
Behind it. So we could literally do nothing for you.
We had the one guy.
I got fucking knocked out.
Yeah.
Came from over there.
We definitely had casualties, but it was like
yeah, so something else that might have been me. I had no idea Shay was even PLing for this. I didn't even know there was a PL for this.
But my guys did good. You know, it was fucking hectic.
That's something that the PLs and RTOs need to mention to us on the ground, and especially drivers if we're driving with a PL.
3-man team. On Overwatch, you know, there's nothing you can really go wrong with there. Stay to our sector. Then we changed sector of fire after. Realised that we couldn't get any more fucking shots off. So we watched out for a QRF. But otherwise, yeah, we did pretty good.
I think this means just basically that
big shout out to Jarhead on that first dig.
We need to have a...
Thanks, brother. It was hard. It was hard listening to a lot of people, but it is what it is.
Had no basically backup. You were sitting up there by your fucking self, you and your gun. Good shit, man. Appreciate the constant sit reps I called in, and you let me know what was going on.
Of course, dude.
Yeah, I think I'll bail on the communication part from the TLs RTOs to inform about Shay.
Honestly, kind of got called early because I was still on my way back in. So do you guys want to drive back? Do you just want to TP back?
Just TP us back, yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me clear these Vicks real quick. I'll send us back, and then, fucking if the admin team wants to go check on our fucking Russians that are currently making their trip to Mecca, I was gonna go watch them. Hold on, I'm TPing us. Give me 1 sec.
Oh god, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash! Looks like Jarhead might have crashed in that. Oof. I think Jarhead might have crashed.
Yeah, they still running.
Yeah, I'm about to go fucking stare at them. See if they engage me.
But yeah, like, it's an interesting conundrum when the Rangers don't know that like there's even a PL on board. And obviously, and I'm not trying to blame the D-boys, but this has happened before where we've had 2 people pulling at different ends of a squad, you know, telling the one squad to go this way, and then the squad leaders telling them to go the opposite way. And it's like, obviously I know, like, the squad leader should be telling them to go the same direction as the PL, right? They should both be pushing the same direction, but they don't always, right? Unfortunately. And the squads, for them, unless they're informed that there's a PL on station, we're just going to listen to just the squad leader, and we should just listen to the squad leader. And I wasn't informed, and I don't think anyone else was informed that there was going to be a PL on station, so I don't know. Like, I'm sitting there confused. Why is someone pulling that vehicle that way? I can hear the squad leader in our truck telling them to go the opposite way or do the opposite thing. Obviously, it's not my point to say anything, which is why I didn't say anything in the actual op about it. But like in the AAR, I'm confused as to why that was even a thing. Like, why is there 2 people pulling the vehicle? Yeah. I don't know. It's something that needs to be addressed because it's happened so much. It gets really annoying. If it happens multiple times, it isn't getting addressed.
It's mango, bro. It's mango, guys.
But with that, yeah, I think we'll end this one here.
In the fridge for like 2 or 3 days.
And we might see what the next mission is, and we'll restart it, and then we can watch the next one.
Our girl just cut up 2 of them, and they both are like, whew.